have you ever seen this play? 7 freaking mana. That's a word. I pay it. This one targets this one, and this has been the weirdest play I have ever made in Magic. But guys, Jin-Gitaxias is freaking always carrying games. We made it. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today the deck that you will absolutely love, because it's Jin-Gitaxias deck. And while usually Jin-Gitaxias is kind of addition as an endgame finisher, this deck was built around Jin-Gitaxias because I feel that we deserve Jin-Gitaxias to come back. And also, by the way, you will see such an epic game against Mono Blue. Like, it starts normally, but it goes super wild, super fast, and in the end, there was some rage quitting action, so I will think that you will really enjoy it. There was also one strategic emote, and I'm so proud of it one. Alright, going back to the deck. The full Jin-Gitaxias forces some synergies with instants and sorceries, because we actually have time to play this, and it's like it will happen today in multiple games, because we actually want to play this guy and keep playing on the board with him while doubling every spell. So that's why we have things like Union of the First Path that gets way better when it gets doubled, because it's actually a card advantage then. Silver Scrutiny instead of Memory Deluge because of synergy with Jin-Gitaxias. This actually is insanely good together with Jin-Gitaxias, and the fact that you can cast it as an instant for 3 cards. If you cast it at the end step, you can benefit from double casting on your turn and your opponent's turn. And drawing 6 cards at the end step, believe me, and every one of those cards is doubled during your turn. It's such a rain of value that your opponent simply cannot keep up with this. So, what do we do to get Jin-Gitaxias on the board faster? Because that was the whole idea. We have Celestus and Teferi. And those 2 cards actually really ramp you, because with Teferi you can double ramp. So when you untap with Celestus, some lands, and Teferi, you need actually only 5 mana in total. So 4 lands and Celestus to cast Jin-Gitaxias. Because you get 5 mana, then you use Teferi, you untap Celestus, you untap the land, and you already have 7 mana. Jin-Gitaxias is way better if your opponent doesn't have a lot of mana. Because the only way to kill Jin-Gitaxias is to double spell, and for this you need at least 4 mana, very often much more. So this is the idea for the deck. The rest of the shell is basically kind of control, a lot of sweepers and stalling, because we want to make sure that we have time to play Jin-Gitaxias. And Lay Down Arms was some late addition. I actually made a different version for the deck, but it didn't work, so I switched into Lay Down Arms. As you can see, the mana base is super skewed toward planes, and you will see in today's video how insane this is. If you can chain them, you absolutely destroy an aggro deck. So yeah, pretty happy with the results, pretty happy with the gameplay, and for a Jin-Gitaxias deck, I think we did a really nice job. Obviously, it's a really fun card to build around. Alright, and with that being said, don't forget to subscribe, show Jin-Gitaxias some love, and that you want to see it on the channel, because I think that the best Phyrexian has a break in the current standard, and we cannot let it happen. So yeah, let's go into the games and have fun. Alright, opponent goes first, as basically every single game. I'm not sure what's going on, but we are definitely not going on the play today. So, it's Mono Blue. A pretty hard matchup for us. We need to cycle all of those cards, preferably, which would be even easier if we were on the play, because then Sunset Revelry nearly always draws cards. And we are apparently against something like this. I will go for it. It might be a bad play. It super sucks, because if you are on the play, you literally get the card back, and you have extra tempo while still not doing literally anything. Alright, so I guess that didn't make much sense, because it's unblockable. I definitely did not forget about it. That never happened. Alright, so we are playing like this, and we definitely want the Bankbuster. We need to outvalue him and get rid of the Surge before he can activate all of the triggers. But let's race. If we cannot block it, at least we can start racing and provide a little bit of pressure. It's not much, but with Bankbuster it might be a bit more later. And he's far from getting... Oh, well, unfortunately our opponent got mana screwed, it seems. And with Union, of course, there won't be any way that he kills us in time. So let's draw a card, in case we draw something interesting. It's actually a good draw. As you can see, we don't need super much brew. And yeah, that's kinda unfortunate. I almost feel bad. You know what, we are not playing lands until he plays lands. So I'm not playing this one. We'll keep drawing, but we'll not play lands, just to keep it a bit fair, because I feel for my mind, and it sucks. It's super hard to play about it. My friend, please just don't rope me. Like, I'm full of... Alright, so let's attack. Because there's not much decisions here. I guess he just rage quit. Oh my god, the ladder experience today is out of the charts. Smork. Crazy. I almost want to play the land, but you know what? I got mana screwed enough times that I think that we should make it even. Impulse. So he will take the land. Alright, we will take our... We will show that we actually had a land, but we are a cool bro. Alright, and now we are playing normally, so, you know, I think it evens it out just a little bit and we can actually have a normal game, which is preferable. Alright, we play like this. 4 mana is everything we need. By the way, we are on 8. How am I on 8? I didn't expect it. I got surprised by this. And I think I know the play. Impulse is kinda okay. So, if... No. I don't think he will counter this, but even if we can have 5 mana, and we don't need to do anything this turn, right? 4 mana. So next turn we actually... No, it's 6, so it's way more. We cannot block this one, so that's fine. We draw a card with the Bankbuster first. And I mean, we might take the counter spell if that's what he chooses. Okay, that's fine. Like, we could protect it, but I don't think it's worth it. I am actually wanting to go for the control game and not for the tempo game. So now we go for the Union. And that's tricky, because if he counters it, then he loses the Surge to the Depopulate. And if he doesn't, we have way more time, because we are healing, what, 8? So as long as it's not 1 mana counter spell, we should be absolutely fine. Now we are playing clans, my friend. Smork? It's a Fading Hope probably, or maybe just this passive, or activated ability I should say. So let's go like this. We still have Negate, so even if he has perfect answer, we still can pay 2 for the thing. Oh man, you are super resilient, but you will lose the search engine, and you need to play something else. And then it gets farewelled or depopulated. But yeah, very deadly card. Like, it got us all the way to 5. Alright, that's a Jin. Pretty scary. Alright, that's a land. So, how do we do this? Like, it's kinda easy, right? We play the card and we see if it's enough. It was. Spoiler alert, it was enough. So, do you have another? Sure. Let's keep going. One of us will whiff sooner or later. By the way, we can use... You know what? You know what? This kind of deck cannot do anything about this particular guy. And if we can keep healing every turn, well, maybe it doesn't give too much value, because we need to plus. I want to bait the counter spell basically. He didn't have it last turn, but it is possible he has it this turn. Yeah, I have to go for +1, and we do not pay the ward. I mean, let's untap our land. So right now he either tries to kill us and leaves us with Teferi, or just kills Teferi and we're at 7 and we have more time. Oh, nice. I don't think that's a good choice, but I love it. Because now we can start getting cards for free. We can also start healing. So if we play Farewell, we have exactly 2 mana, so that should be fine. So instead, let's get a free card that he gave us. Let's see how good it will be. 3 cards. It seems that one of them might be a counter spell. Like, it all depends if he drew a counter spell or not. Let's go for the Emperor. We could also just play Jin-Gitaxias if he doesn't have counter spell, but probably it's just the same play, right? This is more mana efficient. I don't think they run Syncopates, right? I don't want to give him extra card. This card from the top might be a counter spell, and if I play it on his turn, like I cannot do it in response to his draw because this will untap, and then you give your opponent an extra chance to get a card that will win him the game. So let's not do it. We have 4 mana to pay. I don't think they play Syncopate anymore. If they play it, it's a really big deal. It's a really bad deal because he can force us to pay 5 and we have 4. But they usually play Make Disappears and this kind of stuff. Alright. We need to pay the ward. So he might get something that protects this creature and then we are dead. Which is not my favorite thing to do, you know, dying. Alright, and our opponent is great at magic, but it means he needs to replay it. And if he doesn't have counterspell for farewell, also we can just -1. Man, the fact that he gave us this Teferi before the card though is huge. It's huge. So we have what? 6? We need to fish for untapped land right now. Untapped, please. Oh no, that's lame. I really thought we will hit it, but apparently not. Apparently not. So we have to go like this, right? Oh, it sucks so much because we have a counter spell. So counter spell into Fading Hope will win him the game, I think. We can also just go Jin-Gitaxias, but if he has counter spell, like he might have something like Negate. Like, he was really thinking last turn about this counter thing, so it is possible he has like double mana-based counter spells, but probably one of them is for creatures as well. If I exile, how much can I do? We need, oh man, it's 7. March is absolutely abysmal against this. I don't think there is a really good way to do it. I think we just have to go for war, creatures and graveyards. Is that enough? If he has double mana-based counter spells, I think we are in trouble. But if he doesn't, we just clear the board. If he bounces it somehow, it's fine. Like, we can keep it going. Good choice. I was thinking about this one, that this would be the correct play, and we of course decline because we cannot save. This way he doesn't lose the graveyard, and that's still a big deal. However, it's also good for us, and I really want this small guy because it's worth it. Imagine if we had also a land for counterspell. It would make all of this so much easier. And as you can see, man, the fact that he gave us the Teferi, it's insane. Alright, that's a land we needed. And I think this will be... I want Jin-Gitaxias. If this goes through, we win the game. Because we can block with this one, and then we can Oh, that was the last card. Oh, I didn't expect Essence Scatter, but that's fine, that's fine. So, it's absolutely fine, guys. Don't be scared. We do not tap anything. We untap our thing. We get some life. We have a counter spell. Counter spell is really good, and we... Okay, I have everything covered. So whatever he draws, we can counter it. Then we trade here, and then we heal to 6, so we don't die to Tolarian Terror. Actually, thanks to giving him, you know, some land draw, we made this into a really interesting game, I think. That's insane top deck. Honestly, best card of his deck right now. So happy we managed to counter this one. Man, nice? Come on, like, come on. Alright, this is actually pretty nice. And we'll use the Bankbuster to block the Tolarian Terror. And we will start healing just a little bit. No, no, and I will untap this. So this way we can also go, or we can just save for Otawara. Nah, it's not possible he will top deck something, right? Alright, let's make sure that we keep the cool one. Alright, and even if he draws something like Fading Hope, it gets countered. And if he just attacks, we go with the Bankbuster. And we untap with Jin. Or Jin. Man, I get those confused so much. Alright, Smork. We crew Jin-Gitaxias driving the Bankbuster. That's where we live. Alright, the full nerd mode. That's a Tolarian Terror. But you know what? It might be actually pretty good. So first thing, oh no, maybe we might need all of this mana. So this costs only 7, 8. I need 10 mana for 1 March. 10 mana. I have 5, 10, 11. You know what? I think it will. Oh no, we played the land. Huh? Alright, I don't want to attack, no attack. Oh, I guess I played the land. I thought I didn't. Alright, that changes a bit. I wanted to play the land and just double exile those. Instead, we have to... Oh, but we have Teferi. Alright, I think we made it, guys. It took me a while, as usually, but I think it's here. So we go like this, then we go like this. This is a... Have you ever seen this play? 7 freaking mana. That's the first spell, and we will have enough to pay double ward. That's a ward, I pay it. And then this one targets this one, and this has been the weirdest play I have ever made in Magic. But guys, Jin-Gitaxias is freaking always carrying games. We made it. Oh, that was such a puzzle. But I'm proud that we gave our opponent some chance in this game after a rough start for everyone. And in the end, everyone is happy. But he made a huge blunder with this Teferi. Look how much value this gave us. And now we can just keep drawing spells that will get doubled by Jin-Gitaxias, and he cannot outvalue this. Like, it's simply way too much. Like Silver Scrutiny? Yes, please. So we can play the land. Let's Smork him. He dies on the next turn, by the way. And I mean, let's go 5 just to show some dominance. 10 cards casually while still having 5 mana. I think this might trigger some explosions, guys. Like, he's playing weirdly. Everything has this weird stuff. Alright, that's a counter spell that cements the game. Whatever he draws, we can counter the first one with Jin, and the second one with the other stuff. 4 cards. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want the land for the next turn. And that's his final card. Yeah, he probably never died to Jin. I will still counter it. We need to show some domination. Like, this impulse was slaughtered on the stack. Enjoy. And you can pass the turn now. I feel that he's not happy with the result. Probably dying to Jin-Gitaxias is not your favorite part of Magic when you're playing mono blue. You know, dying to 7-drop that automatically gets countered to every card you have in the deck. What's more, my friend, Denison, what's the plan right now? I think he rage quit. But I know you guys enjoy mono blue rage quitting, so we will definitely include this game. We made it interesting. Jin-Gitaxias makes everything interesting. So I guess we have to cut because our friend Denison is in absolute rage quit mode after losing to 7-drop. Alright guys, that was full 4 times drop. So my friend is actually full rage quit mode and he left the game. So this is the biggest play of the game. You think Jin-Gitaxias was the big deal? No, you need to time it right. We are not usually doing it, but I really think he did everything he could, and we even were nice to him. So I think we need to time it perfectly. Is it? Yes, that was the perfect timing, and that's what the true Magic is about. I hope you guys don't mind it. I think it was pretty deserved, and definitely hilarious, I think. So tell me in the comments if you liked it. Alright, opponent goes first. Our land base is really bad. I don't need farewells in my opening hand. I will take it. I will take it, but it is probably a losing hand if our opponent has good enough draw. I really hope that maybe we remove a 1-drop, or just we face the deck that is not quick enough to do the thing. And you know what? Like, so far, so good. The fact it's plains, like, imagine if we had different land that is not a plane. Like, in this situation, we would have a literally dead card with lay down arms. Alright, that's something. Guys, we are starting to do it. Our opponent is Bankbuster ahead of us, but we have Silver Scrutiny and he's playing mono black, so he cannot really Cardo, and this is perfect target for... yeah, pump it. So he wants to smork our face because he's here's a mean person. That's all there is. Alright, so we play the land. And now we think. I honestly think lay down arms is great here. Yeah. So we play like, man, this card is so tempo efficient, it's absolutely insane. I wish it was an instant. I know, it would be absolutely balanced. But just imagine, if cards like this existed. I mean, enjoy my Emperor, my friend. So it might seem like a weird play, but we do not want to give him 3 cards. The fact that he only gets 1 for his big play is kinda okay, you know? We could remove the Bankbuster at the cost of Celestus. But I think Farewell will get better. I think it will get better. Alright, we definitely gain life. Do I want a card? Are there better cards than this? I honestly do not think we draw. Our cards are amazing. Like, if I get a counter spell even, do I give up the Emperor? Not really. Bro? What's up? Is Celestus really so scary? Oh my god, will we really tank? Maybe he got disconnected, like he wasn't roping before. And I don't think anyone will actually rage quit to Celestus trigger. So yeah, maybe he was just out. So let's decline. Let's decline. So we could get rid of the artifact. If I didn't have Celestus, I would probably do it just to get card advantage. And at the end step we probably... Alright, that's fine. This is a very good target for Farewell. And there are no good targets in the graveyard. Like, if we can get 3 cards ahead of him, I'm really hopeful. So he really wants... Oh, that's really tempting. Yeah, we do it. Because that's... Like, he's playing so greedy right now. He gave up 3 cards for this 4 damage and it backfired super hard. And now we have the Emperor, so in case we want to like, if that's Tenacious Underdog, we probably farewell the board. And if he doesn't follow up with anything, we still have the Emperor, we have Silver Scrutiny, and we are at 17. So we have enough time to, you know, make it work. Bro! Wake up! Like, come on, what's up on the other side? Oh wow, you played Bankbuster. It's insanely happy. Alright, so this is nearly his last card. I still don't think we draw. Those are really strong cards. Yeah, this is the moment. This is the moment. So we go creatures. Artifacts, unfortunately. I also think we go graveyards. We do not care, and he does care. And now we build the Emperor, because it will be a menace for him at some point. Silver Scrutiny means that we should win the longer game, as you can see. Alright. A token, my friend. Like, the ground is slipping away from our friend. He's falling behind. His best card was basically countered. If he's trying to trade cards for the token, I'm absolutely happy about it. Because we will draw 3 cards this turn, and that's just a start. Then we go to Jin-Gitaxias, and then we lock him out of the game. And with the Union, he won't be able to burst us at all. Alright, that's interesting. Not the best draw so far. I really feel I really feel that we need to preserve the Emperor, and we probably try to get Sunset Revelry at some point to draw a card. Right now, of course, it doesn't really do anything, we don't need life gain. Alright, so this is our tokens. If he pumps all the mana, we probably march it. He might do it in response to feel clever, but we'll see. Oh, Teferi! Absolutely great. So, I would love to bait him into using the mana, but let's be honest, we want the mana for Teferi, because Teferi is absolutely amazing here. The card selection should get us out of this whole situation super hard. And Emperor is still here, draining cards, slowly but surely. Alright, so this is the Teferi. He cannot answer to the spell, he can kill the thing probably. And we will get a card. Because the card selection here should be absolutely amazing. Even Emperor is really good. And we lack one card. So we say go, and our opponent every single turn is in a bit worse situation. At some point he will run out of cutdowns, and even if he keeps drawing them, he's trading one, like his main card for the turn, just on this. Yep, that's the second. Very good drawing skills, of course. And we are doing plant. Perfect. That's what I like. So, we can play the Emperor. Yeah, I think this is the play. You know, let's prepare for the third invoke. Now we play the land. And now we play the Revelry. Because I basically want to get this extra card. That's super important. And you know what? He shouldn't... Like, he might have Black March. But other than this, I really don't think he has ways to kill the Teferi. I mean, let's untap ours, right? Why not? Why not? I want to preserve Teferi so we can keep drawing cards and still have Teferi. Alright, that's fine. I actually really enjoy it because I can trade those lands that are kinda dead for his cards. Unless he just keeps killing the creatures, in which case we can produce. Wow. That's some insane top decks. Well, but truth to be told, I didn't think about the underdog. I probably should, that he can have exactly removal into the underdog with haste. I guess that's a thing. So we can get rid of this. He pays for... Alright, I think I have an idea. This is actually a pretty nice one. So let's make a token and get another cutdown from our opponent. So we can bounce the Emperor and replay it on the same turn. I'm not playing land because I want to cycle it later with Celestus. But I cannot play Celestus right now if I want to do this play. Of course, he drew 3 cutdowns in a row. It's absolutely fine. But it's still hilarious that he keeps removing our stuff every single turn. Alright. I will Otawara my stuff and replay my stuff. You wish you had a cutdown, don't you? Alright, he will +1, we will discard the planes. But he also needs to discard one of his cards. Well, this is way better than what we discarded, so that's pretty good. Alright, I think it's time for Celestus, right? Yeah, I don't care about the life too much, to be honest. So let's just cycle, see what we get. That's another Emperor. Alright, I think this draw actually matters. Because right now, if he wants to remove it, unless he draws a 4th cutdown, I think it's Farewell. It is a bit scary to get rid of Farewell, but I think Emperor is still a bit better, and as you can see, he's just Planewalker Frenzy right now. And he went for the card, which is a land. Of course, we also get the land. Classic. We really would like something that is impactful. Bankbuster is good. A bit too late because we cannot play Emperor right now if we want the Bankbuster. So I think we have to play like this. We need to keep clearing the Planewalkers. So let's get rid of Liliana. Even though so far she was okay, she hurt both of us. Right now, discarding Bankbuster would be absolute game breaker. Let's see. Alright, good. He actually did whiff for a few turns. 2 to be precise, and that's extremely good for us. So let's start making the board. We hit the Soaring. When we kill Soaring, the game will end, and with Bankbuster we should be able to draw enough cards to make it work. Alright, and now we played one card, so let's cycle manually. So here is Soaring, but we have Celestus, and they're kinda, like with my quality of draws, they're basically the same. And we are not playing lands anymore. We need to cycle every single land into a card that matters. Because when he draws lands, he cannot cycle them. By the way, just from the top, let's see if that will be -2 or the discard. Okay, that's a responsible choice. We will of course go with the smaller one, but we can crew the Bankbuster and hit Soaring if we want. And kill it. He should draw first, probably. Well, that would change his place so much, because he would cut down... Yeah, that's an oopsie, that's why you draw first. He would kill the Samurai, and then -2 the second one, and he would clear the board. Which is an insanely big deal. Alright, so... let's make another one. Give him the target? Yeah, sure, why not? And we will kill Soaring first, because Soaring is the big deal here. And with the counter spell, whatever he draws, we just counter. We do not care about the cut down, that's fine. That's the fourth one, so we can safely ignore them from now on. And we keep the planes. The Depopulate is probably also cyclable. And we will go into night mode, so we will cycle something. Man, I'm really overdrawing lands. I think I play 26, so this, like, you know, pretty standard. But we are getting flooded pretty regularly. Yeah, I like that. That's one of the good reasons about, like, we both are drawing lands, but I have Celestus and Bankbuster. So the game should be over at this turn. I don't think he can come back from this, because this is his last Planewalker. And now we have enough cards to just counter whatever he draws from the top, including Invoke Despairs. So let's keep drawing cards. And that's another Bankbuster, and we don't... I guess I could play... At this point I can play the planes. Sure, how... Oh, well, that's a lot of cards. So let's counter it. It's not the best target, but we have such a big advantage that we can keep countering everything and draw cards with the Bankbuster. So that was pretty interesting. I think early game we weren't very hot, but it changed. So, on ladder, this is a losing hand. Thank you very much. This is much better hand. So what do I actually need all of those cards, so the fact that I need to get rid of one of them is actually abysmal. Let's go for the maximum curve. It's really bad that we have to... Like, this is exactly the card, because if you are playing ladder, you know something will come on turn 1 and hit your face, because that's how you play Magic currently. So yeah, this is always an amazing card. Look at, if we were to play this, it would be so much value. Alright, next turn we know more or less what will happen. Let's go with the Bankbuster, I guess. Bankbuster is definitely a good play here. And I really like that we have so many lands. Like, we will steadily develop during the game. So he needs to kill us, and with Depopulate it will be harder. So basically we are just trying to start the game as much as possible. You always go with white mana on this deck, because you need more planes in case of Wild Shorted or something like this, and drawing laydown arms. Union is more efficient on mana. Bankbuster is more efficient on life game, because later we just play it and get more life. So we will see how much pressure there is. I actually enjoy playing with Fire, because he wasted one card basically. And this will probably be a Depopulate turn. Mishra. Mishra is not what you want to see. Alright, we take the 3 damage. If that's only 3 damage, it's fine. Alright, so do we heal or we get cards? I think we have time. It's a risky play, this is more mana efficient. Later it will be a bit awkward to play it, but if we can make it work, we get a lot of value. We are definitely overdrawing lands though. I know I said I like them, but you know, 7 lands out of 11 cards is a bit too much even for me. But that's kind of fine. Alright, you don't need to do it in response, but I guess we are tapped out, so why not? Why not? Kumano faces Kakazan, the card we keep seeing so much. So much. Alright, you smirk, you happy. Me less life. Great. Magic as intended. So we will play... We actually might go for the Union. This is a good card, but it would be much better earlier. Right now, how do we play it? I mean, we will probably draw first. Alright, that's a Jinny. And we'll go for the Union this turn. This is a really good turn to do it. And there is a chance we'll get hit for a lot. Alright, that's a big Epicure, but it's just an Epicure. We'll probably remove it, honestly. And when Jinny comes into battlefield in 2 turns, like, he needs a lot of burn. So as long as we are not nearly dead, just to die to Lightning Strike, we should be absolutely fine. Yeah, 1 mana, so we do not need to fear this. He cannot burn us in response to the Union. You always need to be careful about those kind of things. So we get 6, that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. Alright, and we are starting to draw cards that are not, you know, lands, which is amazing. Emperor would be great here. Alright. So it's probably lay down arms into Raffine Tower, or just drawing 1 card with Scrutiny, or maybe 2. So we will have what, 7 mana next turn. 7 mana, but with lay down arms we can actually double it. So I'm not burning the treasure this turn. Oh, but I still need to use it, right? Like, we have to block Kumano, we have to block Mishra's Founder, so it's not as easy as it seems. Honestly, probably Silver Scrutiny is good enough, because it gives us more opportunities to go for extra plays with Jin. Like later, or maybe we just don't cast Jin. If we had good enough cards from the top, we can actually just clear the board manually. I mean, that's a thing. You know what? I will do the bait. It doesn't change too much, but there is a small chance he will be greedy and he just lightning strikes it. I don't care about this Bankbuster anymore. Huh? Yeah. We just live gain 3 life for free. You love to see it. And also he cannot hit us with Foundry. Oh, we baited super hard. Alright, so this will be a hit. We take it with some dignity, not too much. And let's draw our cards. We definitely could use some extra cards that are not lands. Perfect, that's actually a pretty good one. Alright, so let's go like this. If we play Jin, we can get... yeah, it's the best. Let's make sure that things will happen. So if he wants to Lightning Strike, she should do it in response. And with Jin-Gitaxias we can actually keep blocking. It will be super hard for him to burn us. Yeah, especially that he only has 1 card, so whatever he has, it's not good enough. Oh, I'm starting to love it. We want to burn enchantments. This will get doubled, because Jinny G. Easy, 6 cards from the top. I don't like this style, please stop giving me this one. Why is it so dark? What's going on here? Alright, so now we go farewell. We say enchantments and graveyards, you know, the casual things. I mean, explosion time? is this the moment? So we can keep attacking him, but we probably can just keep drawing, right? We don't want to hit for any extra damage right now. And this too actually makes a difference. With Jinny and triple Cardo, we should be fine. It's pretty good situation. Of course, that's a really powerful draw from the top. And that's another really powerful draw from the top. But it's fine. He should attack. Like, do you think it gets better, my friend? I mean, I will show you what I think about your play. Bro, it's Jinny. You cannot ignore it. But you have a lot of life, so that's fine, I guess. And let's start drawing cards, shall we? Even the Cyclones are kinda okay, because we can cycle them. And yeah, we don't have instant plays, so let's just go like this. I mean, we are drawing 3 cards a turn. We need to hit counter spells at some point. We need to hit them, and he cannot kill us. If he gets Lightning Strike, it gets countered. If it's a land, it's even better for us. And every single turn we are getting triple cards and double casting, so we are getting... yeah, read it. Mono Red dying to 7-drop Jin-Gitaxias. That's why we live on Magic Ladder. Oh, that felt very, very good. Alright, double lay down arms. I'm happy with the start. We definitely do not have a lot of value, but you will exactly see why the card is in the deck. Oh man, the mountain into Swift Spear, the spirit of current Magic. It's fine. Hey, yeah. I've got this one, but that's not my favorite. Alright, I know, that's extremely important, but you know, our opponent is just playing a creature every turn and seeing if that's enough. And you can see clearly how powerful it is when you can play lay down arms every single turn. It's a shame it's not an instant. Like, it would be great, but as you can see, he cannot really get his stuff done. Like, we just remove everything. Of course, we could remove something. Alright, do we go for it? I cannot believe that he will actually win. No, don't be greedy, Sloth. Like, you have this game won already, especially that this can kill a creature, like a manland. So that's really important, and let's not waste our cool card. That's a land. That's a third lay down arms to his second. Like, man, look at this game. Like, it's just ridiculous. But it's fine. We are on the winning side, I would say. See? Exactly. We say go. He should already know that something is fishy. And we missed getting rid of the manlands with white marches. Haha, I'm blue. It definitely mattered this game, but you can see why we have so many planes in the deck. And here comes the Emperor. By the way, he also lost the land, so his development is a bit slower. This is incredibly good card, so we will say nah. And Negate, this is probably the best case for Negate in this kind of matchup. Let's keep playing stuff. At some point, believe me, he will smirk our face. That's what they do. For example, right here. So he will attack into the Emperor tokens. He will deal 1 damage, but he will... like, I think the game is actually over here. We basically traded already. Perfectly. And what will he do if we just smirk him with Samurais? We are not playing Otawara, we are short on value, we don't need Farewell. It's basically a dead card because we are winning the board. So Otawara actually is an Emperor. So you can think of it as 8 mana Emperor basically. And yeah, he wasted so much mana that he... Do I have fun? Yes, I actually had a lot of fun killing Mono Red. Alright, let's go another.